everyone, I'm Sharlene from Social Dressmaking and welcome to episode 15 of my weekly roundup series. So obviously this is a 2-week roundup. I didn't get any videos done for the last 2 weeks. I was sick last weekend, sort of the week before, towards the end of the week before, and then last weekend I was just sick. I don't know if it was my Crohn's or if it was something else. The doctor wasn't too sure either. I've had tests and stuff done to see if there is anything, but yeah, feeling so much better now, and I just needed to take last week just to chill out, not put myself under any pressure, just get bits of sewing done and a few other wee bits and pieces, but I just really needed last week to rest and recover and make sure that I really was better. There was a few days where I had plans to maybe do a video or get loads of sewing done, and after maybe half an hour my body was just like, no, you need to rest. So I just had to take time and listen to it and just make sure that I was okay. So, and I have really missed doing this. And I feel awful for not catching up with you guys and letting you know how I was getting on and stuff. So yeah, I am happy to be back doing this again, and I have actually got quite a bit here to show you. So the first thing is the dress that I'm wearing now. I actually got this made over the last like 2-3 days. There was one evening where, or there was a couple of evenings over the last few weeks where I did actually feel alright and I got a few wee bits of cutting done. So this was one of the pieces. This is the Fibre Mindy dress, and it is in a cotton from the Dab Hand. So this, it's quite a lightweight cotton. It's not quite quilting cotton, but so it actually, if you can see much of it here, it gathers quite nicely. It's not too full, has puff sleeves, square neck. So yeah, really happy. I love the look of it. So this bit here where it's all like joins, I'm not so sure about it. I think I'm gonna try another pattern because I want to do this sort of style but longer in another fabric that I have. So I'm gonna try another pattern first, and or maybe try and figure out a different way of doing this. I had printed the pattern from the A4 printed home, and it has, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but it has so the cutting line, and then it also has the stitching lines here as well. So there's all these sets of lines on it, all these sets of notches and dots, and just trying to figure out which notches and dots were the right ones was impossible. So I might try, I think you can print the layers with this pattern, so I might actually go back and print just the sleeve even with just the size that I need, because I think that's where most of the notches and stuff are that were confusing me. So I think maybe if I do that, it might be a wee bit easier to get everything matched up. But it was just tricky and fiddly, and I think the way the pattern's cut, there's never going to be a perfect way to sew this up. There's always going to be a few wee pucks and gathers. So yeah, but I'm really happy with this dress. It's so cute, and it is exactly what I was imagining when I was planning it. So I will get photos of it later on today and get them up on Instagram to show you all. So then the other things that I got done and finished over the last 2 weeks were 2 pattern tests. So obviously I can't show you what they are. You can go check out the pattern company's Instagram pages because they have shared some sneak peeks. So there's the Bella Loves Patterns floor dress and top, and which is a wrap dress with like really lovely ruffles on it. So I have that finished. I have one version of it finished, and I have another one planned which I'm so excited about. And then the other one was for Homer and Howells, and it's their innies dress and cami top. So it's quite like a thin strap. It has a really soft, it's not quite a square neckline, but it comes right down and has a really soft V, and the shape around the neckline is just lovely. And it's just a simple dress, but I have worn mine already so many times because it is so easy to throw on, and I made it in a linen, so it's nice and light for summer, but it's also quite warm whenever obviously our weather is quite changeable. And I've made it in a fabric that I'll be able to wear during the winter as well. So I'm really excited about that if I layer it up. So yeah, I have more of those 2 dresses planned and tops. They're both amazing patterns. I can't wait to share them with you whenever they do come out. So go and check out their Instagram pages if you want to keep up to date with that as well. And then the other thing I was working on was my jazz dress. So I did have this more or less finished and tried it on, and there was just a few things that I wanted to change that I wasn't quite happy with. So it's in this linen here, which has like the sheer stripe on it and that's woven in it. So I have the skirt and the top picked apart. I needed it's quite a low waist and I won't be wearing a belt or anything with it, so I took it apart. So I've taken about 1 inch off the length of the bodice, and then the other thing I've done, it was like a drop shoulder, but I've added quite a lot of volume to the top of the sleeve, so it was just sort of sitting too low and it just wasn't looking right. So I have lifted up the sleeve head. I've just reshaped this and I just need to re-sew that on and then attach the skirt and the waistband back again, and that's it. So it won't take me long to do that, but I've had lilac thread in my machine all week doing different things, so I will probably get around to that like today or tomorrow, hopefully, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, apart from that, it is all done, and then it'll just need hemmed. I'm really excited about it. Oh, and it did have a cuff on the end of the sleeve, but I'm gonna just put an elastic casing in, kind of similar to this instead. So yeah, that's the plans for that. Shouldn't take me too long to get that done, and yeah, I can't wait to share that one with you too. It's so nice. So then the other things, I can't remember how far I got with my Winslows the last time, but I just need these are the Winslow shorts. I'm gonna shorten them a wee bit. I haven't hemmed them yet. I'm gonna take maybe about 2 inches off the end of these, and then they just need hemmed, and that's it. So again, another really quick job, and I will hopefully get them done again today or tomorrow, because I think we're going to be getting some good weather this week, so they'll be perfect to wear then. And then the other things, so I have cut out another 2 patterns then as well. As I said, I had a wee bit of energy. Sometimes if I know I'm not in the right headspace to sew, but I still have that like itch to do something creative, I'll just cut out a pattern instead. So I have the Lysimaque Cyclamen shirt cut out. So this is just in a cotton voile that I had in my stash, and I think it's from Minerva, so I can pop the link below. This is just the toile. I spoke to a few people who've made it, and I know that the pleats might need adjusting. So before I cut into, I'm planning to make this in a Lady McElroy cotton lawn, so before I cut into that, I just want to make sure that like the waist shaping and stuff is okay for me. I think the rest of it will be fine, but I just want to make sure that, because it's a pattern company that I haven't used before, so I would like to make sure that everything is right before I cut into that fabric. So yeah, I have that cut out. That only takes like just over 1 meter fabric, which is great. So I've it cut out. And then the other thing I cut, so when I was clearing out my wee collapse unit in the corner, I found just about 1 meter of this satin. So if you follow me on Instagram, it's so slippy, you'll know I used this fabric for a dress to go to a wedding last summer, just about a year ago now. And yeah, I forgot how much I had of it. I thought I had a wee tiny bit left, but I actually had quite a bit. So I've cut out a Helens Closet Gilbert shirt in it, and I think, I just think it's going to be so beautiful. It's so light and drapey and fluid, and I think it'll just be that perfect like silk shirt or silk style shirt. Obviously it's not silk, but it'll just be so nice to like dress up or dress down with a pair of jeans. And yeah, I just love this fabric, so I'm really excited that I'm gonna be able to wear it like every day now, because I've that dress that I made, I'll pop a picture up of it, but it's not the sort of thing that I'll only really wear it to like special occasions. So yeah, really excited to work on that one. And then the other thing I didn't get round to was my Homer and Howell's mod trousers in this fabric. So yeah, I have them cut obviously still. I just need to start sewing them. Then I didn't work on my, I think the other thing I'd wanted to do was cut out the rest of my Sienna jacket and the square neck top. They're the other two things that I didn't get around to, but I will just maybe pop them on my list for next week. So you can probably see from the fabrics that I've shown, I'm kind of like shifting away now from all the like dusky dark pinks which I had been working on. So this is like the second colour palette that I wanted to work on. I had been working on it a wee bit at the start of the season, and then I moved to the pinks because I had the blog post to do for Lysimaque. And yeah, so I had started on it, then kind of paused a wee bit. So I've got a lot of the blues made from this colour palette, so now I'm kind of working on the lilac pieces, and then I don't think it'll take too long for me to finish all those bits, and then it'll be moving on to like pale pinks and greens, which I'm so excited about. So yeah, I am happy that I have kind of like rounded up all the pinks. I just have the 2 t-shirts to make in the rose jersey, Tencel jersey, so I am going to hopefully do this week like roundup of that colour palette and that sort of like mini collection, and go through all the different looks and stuff from that. Yeah, and then I have a few other like really summery dresses that I'm hoping to get started on soon too. So yeah, that's everything. The other things that have been happening, so obviously my blog post for Lysimaque Fabrics did go live. I can't remember if it was live the last time, I think it might have been, but I have now put up my styling video over on Instagram as well. Thankfully, when I was feeling sick, I actually had a lot of my like Instagram content already prepared, so that's why I was still posting quite a lot on Instagram, because it was all stuff that I actually like literally just had to hit post on because I'd already done all the work for it with the blog posts and stuff. So I need to get loads of pictures now taken, because I have obviously this dress to picture, I'll have my Winslow shorts and Gilbert shirt that I want to do, and yeah, so I've loads. I think this is probably the most I've talked in the last 2 weeks too, so I'm going hoarse now. But yeah, so I have loads of stuff that I need to photograph now to get up on Instagram. I'm really excited to get just back into sort of the swing of things and get sewing more again. I am hopefully going to start teaching again soon too, and I can't wait to get back out and seeing all my students and doing all that again. But yeah, I'm just waiting to hear when the hall that I teach in is going to be open again. I don't know when that's going to be yet. I can't get in touch with anyone, so yeah, that's it for my roundup and I suppose catch up as well. I hope everyone is keeping well, and I think most places are kind of coming out of lockdown now and going back to normal, so I hope you're all still staying safe. I will pop the link down again for my Ko-fi page. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has already bought me a coffee. It means so much to me. I'm so grateful to all of yous. So yeah, I will pop the link down again below, so if you want to support what I'm doing, you can buy me a coffee. So I hope everyone's keeping well and you're all getting loads of sewing done, and I will chat to you all soon. Bye.